Happy, beautiful day, beautiful people. It's day 76. Wow, here we are. Oh my gosh, what a ride it's been, what a journey. And it is almost 11 p.m., which is 2 hours past my bedtime. Yeah, 2 hours past my bedtime. But I just got home and I felt that I gotta do a video. Now I will be posting this tomorrow because the rest comes first. And I think I mentioned this today. I haven't been feeling well, so just got back from hospital, and I'm getting a text from my dad. Everyone's like, "How's the kid? How's everybody feeling? How's my baby feeling?" So there is that part. But I actually had a very interesting evening. So while we were waiting for the results, we decided to go get dinner because it was around 8:30. My friend and I, my amazing friend, yeah. So we decided to go get dinner, and while we were like, okay, let's go to this place, let's go to this place, then we call a cab, and right there, like, we just look across the street, and we're like, there's a small Italy right there. There's an Italian restaurant over there. I feel like my robe looks weird on camera today. Anywho, not the point. The point is being decent on camera. But yeah, so it was very okay. Oh, yeah, sorry. Reading a text from my dad. Anyway, this is gonna be a very short video, right? So we ended up canceling the cab and going into small Italy. Now, I didn't take a lot of videos at all. I was trying to be very present for the conversation, but we ended up having such a lovely evening. And it's interesting because before we even ended up going to this hospital, we were just going across the street and then we got recommended. I know I'm like doing a lot with my hands, and my sister's probably gonna text me and go like, that video ain't it, but that's fine. That is okay. That is perfectly all right. No, give me a minute. That's perfectly okay. But like, yeah, we would just like right out of the house, going across the street. Then we end up in a much bigger hospital, and so we look. I don't want to say homeless, but we look. And so we end up at this fancy restaurant and we have such a great time. And I remember telling my friend, I'm a planner. I'm someone who likes planning every detail I can possibly plan. I'm a planning. And when my plans don't, like when things don't go according to plan or like closer to the plan, that disorients me, especially when it comes to schedules and time. And today turned out better than I would have even known to plan for. And that was very interesting. And then the conversation came up, which is going to be the topic of today's video. How much money, what's the most amount of money you've spent on yourself, and what did you spend it on? We were just chatting, mambo Italiano, there's a bit of lasagna on the table, there's a beef pizza. Don't worry, I do have a video of that, and I will be posting that. What's that? I'll be posting that maybe at the end of this video. But yeah, so we were just talking about it, and the question came up: how do you feel when you spend money on yourself? How do you feel when you get your nails done? How does it feel when you get your hair done? How does it feel when you just walk into a store and get yourself something? Do you even do that? And I remember telling my friend Helen, I was like, ooh, there's this feeling inside of me. I feel so guilty. And she's like, what if someone called you today and asked you for X amount of money? Would you easily give them? I'm like, yeah, if it's an emergency, absolutely. And then she's like, but what if you needed to spend the same amount of money on yourself where it wasn't an emergency, it wasn't a business requirement? Would you spend it that easily? Like, yeah, you might spend it, but would you be reluctant about it? It's interesting because we're both business owners and it's tax season for both of us anyway. And the question was like, July, so time to file the last quarter taxes and stuff. And yeah, there was the question, like, how does it feel every time you swipe your card or scan your Alipay code to buy something for yourself, to take yourself out to a dinner, to do all of these things? Because we were asking just each other questions like, what would you do if you woke up with 10% more energy or like 100% more energy? How would you spend your time? Because we realized when we're both not working, everyone is crashed out in their house. Even though we live 2 minutes away, it can be months before we see each other, right? It's like sometimes, like, I'm home and I know she's home, but I'm so tired to even go over or like even be on a call. So we just send each other emojis to be like, hi, I'm alive, and no, I don't want to talk. And so the question about spending money, like doing fun things, spending money on vacations, spending money on staycations, very important. Spending money on solo dates and dinner dates as well. How does that feel? Yo, And now I want to turn the question around for you. I mean, to you. Do you ever spend money on yourself? And when you do, how does that feel like? And I know you're probably going to say, oh, I have bills to pay, I have all of these things. And that is very true. And that's very real. And I'm feeling that because, it's rent time, it's office rent time, it's corporate income tax, company tax time as well. It's that time where like money's just going outside and out and out. And I haven't been feeling well. So that's also something else. That's an additional payment that wasn't part of the regular payments. So what does that feel like? And so I'm just quite curious, do you ever like just swipe your card and feel nothing, or maybe feel joy when you do it? And if you do, please comment in the comment section below. Let me know, how did you, like, has it always been that way, or what have you done? And I think a few years ago, no, I don't think, I know, a few years ago I learned something called the arigato, hence the kimono. Actually, guys, no, this is just my robe. But seriously, it is not playing the part today, but that's okay. But that the whole point is with the arigato technique. I think I learned it. No, I know, guys, I'm too sleepy, man. I learned it from this. What's his name? Happy Money Guy. Do you guys know who I'm talking about? He's this Japanese guy, Japanese millionaire, and Happy Money. I can see his face, even his hair, but I can't remember his name. Anyway, I'll tell you guys in tomorrow's video because my laptop is all over there and I don't want to get up and Google. But yeah, Happy Money guy. Just type Happy Money. His name's gonna pop up. And he learned something from his mentor called Waheto Karo. Kara, Waheto Kara, a Japanese billionaire or millionaire as well, where anytime money would come in, he'd say arigato. And anytime money would go out, he would also say arigato, like thank you, not bowing to the money, but just saying thank you. And he said, do you ever wake up and be like, I wonder if I'm gonna have enough oxygen to breathe today? No. Do you ever wake up and say, I wonder if there's enough water for me, or if there's enough air for me to get through the next couple of weeks? No, you just know there is. And so with money as well, the lesson was, don't hold on to it with like so much, like, you know, this sounds like constipation. Behave, Phoebe. But seriously, like, like, or if you hold on to it like this, then you repel money. And if you just become a conduit of it, and it just comes through, it comes to you, through you, and out. And it's a continuous flow. And every time money comes in, you say arigato. Every time you're paying a bill, you say arigato. I think even this lady, Louise Hay, also talks about every time you pay a bill, you're like, thank you. Like, I live in this beautiful house and I just paid my rent so I can stay for 1 more month or like 3 more months. Thank you. Like, I just fueled my car. I don't have one, but soon. I just fueled my car and I'm gonna be able to get from destination A to destination B. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And the thank you theme is recurring a lot in most of my videos anyway. 8 minutes. Phoebe, good job, my girl. I didn't think I had 2 minutes in me today, but here we are. But yeah, it was like the idea, like the energy of thank you. And of course, being able to look at your money and say, okay, this is what I gotta do. This is what I need to let go of. Because again, one of my coaches, as Sean Smith always says, if you won't look at money, money will not look at you. And I'm like, money, come here so I can look at you. And I know money can be a sensitive subject depending on how you grow up, if you guys talk about it or not. And I don't want to say as a woman, but sometimes as a woman. But what do I know? I've only been a woman for 28 years. Mm, that is such a flex. But anyway, seriously, guys, the idea of like, I'm gonna spend money, and instead of feeling terrible about it or like guilty or mentally calculating how long it's gonna take to make it back, just say thank you. Thank you that I got this dinner that I actually enjoyed. Thank you that I took a cab that saved me time instead of taking a bus or taking the metro, and it got me there sooner, quicker, faster. Thank you that I paid for this course, or thank you that I paid for the gym. Thank you that I got something that I actually love. Because what's the point of life if you're not giving yourself really nice treats? I'm gonna call a friend of mine I'm quite curious to hear what she thinks about spending money on yourself and how it feels. Sharon, I'm coming for you. But seriously, guys, let me know in the comment section below. And yeah, we're at 10 minutes today. That's all you're gonna get today. It's all I have to give. And yeah, as always, it's interesting. I tell my mom I'm not feeling well. Then she logs onto YouTube. She's like, "But I saw you. I saw you on camera. Like, you don't look sick on camera." But seriously, um, it's time to get off camera. I have said seriously like 7 or 8 times in a 10-minute video. So yeah, as always, I see you, I believe in you, and I'm sending you all my love. And of course, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. My name is Phoebe, and I post videos on YouTube every single day for the last 76 days, except for day 9. And no, don't ask what I was doing on day 9. I'm not gonna tell you. But yeah, seriously, guys, ciao, Bella. Have a beautiful weekend, or whenever you see this, have a beautiful rest of your day or night or afternoon. I will see you guys same place, probably earlier tomorrow. Mwah. You know you're gonna be on my YouTube video. Smile for the camera. Hello. They're so pretty. That is so cute. Okay, you look like an influencer when you do that. You know how they do like, get ready with me. Oh my gosh. Okay.
There's like
This is so cute. This is so cute.
and there's another one like purple.
Oh, this is so
They're actually
cute.
eatable.
Oh yeah? Okay, no, you're lying.
No.
Yes, you
They're so
are.
pretty.
And my pasta is here.
Yeah.
Bellissimo. This is so cute. Okay, this looks nice. Okay, wait, let me do one final shot. Pumpkin soup and a beef pizza, some french fries, some pasta, and
Lasagna bowl.
a slice of Helen. Okay.
That was me eating fries.